Scott Gallagher. Fraser. Just missed out to Scott there, brother. Ellie Green. No Ellie from Walkden Way, Swinton. Callum. Andrew, Marty Wilkes. Do you know what, bro? Fraser, I need to get... Bro, I went off radar again. What's good from Derbyshire? Derbyshire's a nice little area of the world, man. Do you know what, bro? Yeah, I should have been on that Crime and Punishment. I binned it off, which I fucked up big time. I've been on 1 minute and 30 people are on. Dank of Scotland, Geezer. Jay from Dublin, King Kong. Where is Derbyshire? Where in Derbyshire? Oh yeah, you're from down that way. You're from Dronfield, aren't you, Phrase? Oh, you Chesterfield. I thought you was Dronfield, Phrase. Sonia. Swanleycott. Liverpool, easy mate. But yeah, man. Has anyone... I've not been watching Crime and Punishment, right? So Marty Wilkes, obviously know where Marty's from. Joel. Galway. I've always... Do you know what, right? There's a guy, Miles Platt in Manchester, always. All of us should meet up for a drink. Listen, bro. I'm not being cold easy with all you lot, man. Fuck that. John Doe. Bless, man. Fucking hell. I've only been on 2 minutes, 34 people. See me in better. When was this? Tom Bell, when was this? Whereabouts? Fucking hell, people are hammering it, man. How's the family? Do you know what, brother? Everybody's good. Castleton, Rochdale, Castleton. Yeah, look, I'm not fucking telling you, man. Fuck getting like thingied up. Right, yeah. I hope everyone's... There's a prison program that's been on ITV. I've not been watching it. I've not even been watching Crime and Punishment. I should have been on Crime and Punishment, right? But I refused to take part because they wanted to... Oh, we're making a prison program. We're not paying anybody, and I fucked it off. So it is what it is. Mark Pammersberger. Oi, oi, London 10. This beard's fucking horrific, by the way. I look like some fucking wizard, but I'm thick as shit. Nah, I've not been... I wish I fucking had lost weight. No, just... Who's that? Abuse Kendall. Prison guards are fancies, no. I'm good. No merch done yet, nah. Fanny's. Amanda Wilkinson. Amy Kelly, yes, la. Amy, seen you in the gym, man, on Insta. Smashing it and things. Standard, yes, back in the gym. No, I've never met Dale Cregan. Don't know Dale. I know people that know Dale. And I've met Dale's sister, Stacey, but I don't know the family. I don't know Dale. And obviously he was Cat A. I've never been Cat A. Yeah, Crime and Punishment's on Monday, 9 o'clock on Channel 4. Dan Clark. I don't know who Dan Clark is. But yeah, I don't know why people ask for shout-outs, man. I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, I've not been doing as many interviews, you know. It's been pretty quiet recently. Someone contacted me, hit the 16K, bro. I'm on 16.1, bro. Bam! Smashed it. 16,100 subscribers, man. Right, Fraser. Fraser, if you go on My 4 or whatever it is, you know, the catch-up for Channel 4, there's a documentary that, it's a series, docu-series called Crime and Punishment, Phrase, talking about IPP, problems with the system, problems with probation. Nah, I've never met no rappers in jail, brother, no. I'm good, Amanda, thank you. Bro, do you know what, Phrase? I've not actually watched 1 minute of it, but it's getting rave reviews. And there's also a documentary. Who's Luke Mitchell? I don't know who Luke Mitchell is. Fraser's asking everybody what you think of Crime and Punishment. It's on at 9 p.m. on Channel 4. It's going on for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's talking to former prisoners, probation officers, solicitors, QCs, all that sort of stuff, yeah? There you go, Phrase. Everybody's watching it. I've not actually watched it, I've got to be honest. I need to catch up on it, though. And I also need to watch... There was a documentary last week on ITV that was, again, based around prisons. But yeah, I need to get back to doing what I'm doing, man. I definitely need to get people on the channel. Like I said, I've been on, off, and I need to get back to doing what I was doing. Because I used to drop like fucking 11 videos a day. Yeah, Phrase, that's a good point. Amy's asking, were you involved with it? Phrase, right, it's not supposed to be biased from what I've heard. It's supposed to be decent watch. Like, it's supposed to be really good. Little B. Prisons are scary places for someone with eyes. They pass me around like a doll. Amy, any info yet? Oh no, you told me, didn't you? You told me about that bastard. About Callie Rongan. Shout out to my probation officer Lauren. What a numpty. The channel's shit, bro. I don't know thingy, man. Amy's been back in the gym though, man. Smashing it, la. This beard, bro's fucked. I need to get it trimmed up. But yeah, hope everybody's well and everything. Everyone gearing up for Christmas and all that bollocks. No, that definitely wasn't me, Kalila. That definitely wasn't me. You still under probation, Frost? Phrase. Amy though, that whoever that was down your way that looked like me, actually looked like me. Actually did, and everything had the same conch and everything. Do you regret going inside? No, not really. Met some. Don't get me wrong. I was obviously I've only been jailed 3 times, yeah, on relatively short stretches, and I was grateful for the experience because what flowed from that experience. Fuck, bro. Are you on monthlies now, Phrase, or what? Like once a month, or are you still doing weeklies? What are you working on? Nothing in particular, bro. Nothing. You can met your monthlies now, yes, brother. Do you know what, bro? It's weird with the mum, like my relationship with my mum, because obviously I had a shocking childhood, bro. But yeah, I'm on the straight and narrow, man. I'm looking at getting a dog now. I think like I'm in a good place and thinking about getting a dog, and yeah, it's just getting active and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Need to start up in the game with the videos. Need to get other people on the channel. Do you know what, Amy? Right, I've just been offered some fucking cross pit, some red nose cross pit, right? Which it's down on a passport as something else. So, but it's not a thing. Yeah, get a rescue. I've been looking, bro. I'm looking. I don't want like some design or fucking puppy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that, man. But yeah, there's a couple of. I'm a big guy, so I want a big dog, yeah, man. But something to get me out there and stuff. Like something to get me out there and get me active, or yeah, just so I can do something. But thing is, I'm back at the university in December, so I'll be doing that. Get a Chihuahua. Oh, fuck that, bro. Labradoodle. Ryan. But yeah, like I say, I need to get back to doing the videos, man. But like I said, I need to get more people involved because, yeah, we've got 16,100 subs and all that stuff, right? But I want to make it, I want to give other people's perspective on this. And the best way to get other people's perspective is get them on the channel. There's a prison officer with 20 years experience. I need to get him on. I keep saying it, but I've not done it, and I'm pissed off at myself for not doing it. I was offered an Akita, bro. I was looking at an Akita phrase. It was a puppy though. It was only 6 months old, and I don't think it's a full Akita. Yeah, I need to get Fraser on. Fraser would be interesting, man. Fraser doesn't want to go into why he was in prison. I'm not depressed, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. But I've had dogs before, but the last time I had a dog, I got rid of it because I was with a bird, and we had a small dog, and then I rescued this fucking German Shepherd, and I fed him up and saved him, and because he was nearly close to death, he was dehydrated and nearly died. I had to give him like Surrett's with glucose solution every 2 hours. But then he kept attacking a little dog and it was causing issues, so I had to get rid of it. So I had to get rid of the dog, so I was deviled. And down the line now, the thing is though, I'm very impulsive, me. I don't know if it's my personality or the fact I'm a Sagittarius, but I need to be careful, man. If you land in prison, how do you get a phone? You can plug one and risk going through the fucking airport-style scanners if the prison's got one. But they've got these towers now and stuff. Or you land and just get them on. That's the thing though. The thing is, I've got to be with a... I'll tell you what I was offered. I was offered a 9.5 stone fucking 3-year-old American Bulldog. 200 quid, man. It's fucking hench though. Do you know what? This is the thing though. This is the thing, right? So this like cross fucking pit, yeah, that's 4 years old, you know what I'm saying? Proper stunner, meathead, right? But then there's in a 6 month Akita, but it's not like, doesn't look like a full Akita. It's got the Akita tail, but it just doesn't, it's not got the Akita face, doesn't fully look like an Akita. How do you get a phone on the wing? Either use the prison phone or you just see if there's one bopping about on the wing, and then you have to pay for it, won't you? French Bull Mastiffs. Louise Boyer. Why, hold on. Right, Amy, what's this about? You've got a Japanese Akita since when? Yeah, I do like Huskies though. Yeah, man. WhatsApp me a picture, Amy La. When they ready to go though, Amy, them. Your dad's got it, yeah. I used to have a German Shepherd, bro. I used to have a German Shepherd, but I had to get rid. I saved it and then I fed it up and got it real big, and then I had to get rid of it, so I was a bit shit. Not been doing as many interviews recently. I know a lad who plugged an iPhone. How big was his prison pocket, bro? Fuck. So they've not had the kids yet, Callie? No. Amy. I'm good, Louise, thank you. I'm good. I'm not surprised, bro. Fucking hell. But yeah, like I say, these lives, there's no point in these lives. The shit, you know what I'm saying? These lives are fucking pointless. There's a story coming out, it should be tomorrow, about a screw being caught. I've done a little video. I did a video about mobile phones in prison as well, but it's not the best. I'm a bit rusty, man. My thought process is a bit all over. But yeah. But she's not even up the duff yet, is she, Aim? In your past, how easy is it to get a shooter? Easy, bro. Do I like cats, bro? Gotta love a bit of pussy, bro. Yeah, if you can't plug it, much better. Only security phrase. Security had the handheld scanners. The security had the handheld scanners. You used to come on a wing and stuff. But yeah, you've got They had, you know, the towers, bro, where the proper sensitive and stuff. You know, the towers where the fucking, where the lights green to fucking red or green to orange. They had them, and then security had the scanners. You used to walk onto the wing with them into the fucking belt things there. But nah. And then you obviously getting searched, coming off the wings, going to education in the morning or fucking workshops or whatever. The channel's shit, bro. The channel's shit, man. There's so much more that I need to, like, I've dropped over 1,000 videos. I put a hell of a lot of time into this. A lot of the work I've been doing now has been away from YouTube and has been speaking to prisoners' families and stuff that have lost somebody whilst in prison through suspicious circumstances, medical negligence, suicide, things like that, yeah. So different things have been going on. Still doing little bits of interviews and stuff and radio, documentaries and all that bollocks. But the thing is, I want to get you lot on the channel. This is what it's about. I want to network. It's about networking. I also need to update my phone book with anyone that's getting out of prison, because the amount of media that ask me on a daily basis, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that. They ask me for help. Advice for someone going to prison. I'll leave it to you guys. What advice would you give Angie Barrett? I love prisoners, birds out. How do I get my own selling joint? Go down a mental health route, bro. Don't do the crime. Good shout. Playmate. But yeah, like I say, just I've been, a lot of my stuff now has been away from YouTube and stuff. And like I say, away from I tell you what, it's so much more rewarding. Yeah, doing interviews, people think, oh, it's cool and all that, but you get fucked about and they use you, and you spend hours on the phone to some journalist, giving journalists an insight and stuff like that. And oh, it's just fucking crazy, man. But the thing is, it's so rewarding when you're speaking to families of prisoners that have lost someone in the worst fucking circumstances, away from the loved one, and then you're networking them, and like you've got mothers of mentally ill prisoners that worry it's their son that's going to be next, and you're pointing them towards the CQC or the Care Quality Commission and things like that. That's what it's about. It's about helping people that could find themselves in the position that we've been. Fraser's been in prison. I've obviously been in jail. Marty Wilkes nearly ended up in jail. A lot of people here, Amy, she supported a fella through jail, right? Turned out to be a fucking scumbag and then some, right? But there's a lot of people with experience of the criminal justice system, and we've all got different perspectives. The one thing we can all agree on, the system is fucked and it's broken massively, and we need that to change. And the media used to write headlines of Butlins with bars, holiday camps. Now they're writing about the death, the misery, the self-harm, the despair, the contraband, the corruption. Prisoners leaving prisons in body bags, right? That's what it's about. I'm nobody. I'm a dickhead. Like I said, I'm not a prison expert. I'm not an expert on fucking anything, right? In prison, as men, we can have a laugh and we can have some good times, and you meet some of the best people in your life. You'll also meet some of the most mentally ill people you'll ever come across in your life. Prisons are cheap alternatives to psychiatric units, and they become lost in the system. And if you go to prison with mental health issues, right, they will get worse. If you haven't got mental health issues, they can start in prison. Being locked away from your friends and family, you might think, well, it doesn't really sound like a punishment. It's a punishment and a half, trust me, right, when I tell you. But this is the thing. See, Angie's been in jail, female offender. Prince Andrew's a nonce, bro, but he's an elitist, bro. Royal family, they're untouchable. See, that's the thing. The domino effect through the family, like thing is alluded to their phrase, right? It sends shockwaves. Now, as men, what we're guilty of, we do the whole macho thing. Oh yeah, prison's easy. I can do it standing on my head. Prison isn't a punishment. If you go to prison, you've got fuck all on the out. You've got no friends. You've got no family. You've got no support network. You've got nowhere to live, and you go to prison, right? As the cold weather sets in, as we're heading towards December, right? It's not a punishment. Prison's probably a welcome for those people. If you go to jail and you've got a life on the outside, you've got a good friend, you've got a good family, you've got a good missus, you've got children, right? Prison is a hell of a punishment, and obviously, what comes from that, you get the mental health issues, you get the paranoia when you go to jail. As men, we're the most insecure. Men are more insecure than women, right? When you go to prison, that gets compounded by a lot, right? You start to think the most unfucking realistic things ever. You start to think of the most fucked up things, and you start accusing your missus, and she's going out, and then, you know what I mean? And people are putting their lives on hold and stuff, right? There you go. Well put. I couldn't have said it better. Phrase there. Bam. Prison can make you, or prison can break you. But the one thing I think personally, every time we go to prison, yeah, we can have a good laugh in prison. We can have good times in prison. We focus on the positives. We don't focus on the negatives. Prison takes a piece of you every time you go away. And not just you, whoever's on that roller coaster with you, missus, children, family, friends, bam, whoever support. And when you go to jail, the biggest thing I learned when I first went to jail, you find out who your fucking friends are. Because when you go to jail and the chips are down, that's when you find out who your fucking mates are. People that you think are going to be there don't step up, and people that you knew they'd step up, they step up, and it's just, you learn who's decent and who's not. The people that are coming week in, week out, you're getting shipped in, shipped out to other prisons, going through dispersal, going to other prisons, right? And they're coming week in, week out. They're sending you money. You're on the other end of the phone. You can't put a price on those people because it's invaluable. But like I say, prison's not like these kids these days, these youth, yeah, they don't fear consequence, and they can go to prison, and they're so disenfranchised, it's fucked. Well, you do, don't you? If you go to prison, you get out, and you're on license, and you fuck up, you get recalled. The one thing I'll tell you as well, I had to take I did a video about Vanessa George, the depraved paedophile. I had to take it down. I was advised by a solicitor to take it down. It was only up for 32 minutes, and I had to delete it because I was told, even though it's obvious where she was, it's just one of them. So yeah. I'd love people, and I've said it before, but no one does it. All my contacts are on my social media and on my description on this channel and my Twitter and all that stuff. I would love people to upload videos talking about their prison experience and put it on the channel. Send it to me, upload it to a YouTube channel, make it private, send me the link, I can download it and I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Men, women, young offenders, fucking partners of prisoners, former prisoners, former prison officers. I've got these contacts. We need to step it up. This bit's fucked, man. Look. Fucked. Oh, the kids, Amy, anyway. Hope everyone's good at home. Amy, did you say that these fucking puppies are ready to go? Mapper. I need my fucking nose straightening. Fucking hell. Fucked, man. Not prego yet. I'll tell you what I might brew again. I might brew some more hooch. Last time I cheated, didn't I? Because I used yeast extract. I used yeast extracts and stuff, and I shouldn't really done it like that. I should have just done it like fucking distilled, bro. It's like rocket fuel, you know. We had to actually we used tomatoes, man. We used tomatoes, and then we strained it out, yeah. And I had two and a bit cups, man, and my face was flush, and I had to clean my showers, and I was steaming, and I was running around the wing steaming, mate, before bang up. Yeah, the baby man in the cell, that's rough, that. Oh, Richard, yeah, Richard, yeah, I remember, I remember Richard, yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. This is the thing, fucking. We need to get onto cooking in the kettle and all this sort of stuff. Stand up, don't shout. Oh, my neck, man. I just cracked my neck. Did you hear that? Angie Barrett, blessed. The QST, you mean the QSG? Quality Street Gang. Jimmy's terminally ill, bless him. That's what I'm saying, man. Cooking in the kettle, like, even what to pack for prison, man. The thing is with the jail, it's ever changing in it, the face, you know what I'm saying? I look like I've taken the Shahada. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking convert, bro, because I'm ginger. Even though I'm not ginger, my hair's not actually ginger. I think my chest hair's like black. But like my beard is pure ginger, man. Marty Wilkes, blessed. Glad to see you keeping your nose clean. Ginger jihadist. Assalamu alaikum. I'm off. Right, I'm just gonna finish this live here, bro. Fuck it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna shut it down. Right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Story coming tomorrow about a prison officer being arrested. We got it out. 2 prison sources confirmed. Got me the story. It's going out, man. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Bye bye.